The whole essence of digital media marketing is around your presence, drive, convert, and return. This is the funnel for any particular customer, right from the days when they are stranger to becoming visitors and then becoming leads and customers and advocates. Whatever activities you do on digital media marketing is all about how do you influence a stranger to become a visitor. You will have a content on your website. You will create content marketing, website designing, or videos or white papers. Whatever you do is just to influence a particular stranger. A stranger be looking for a particular product, but they are just scanning the web. This is where you can start influencing them. Once they're influenced and they will visit your website or they will watch your videos or they will download some content, they will come to your website on a regular basis. They might subscribe to a newsletter or they might start a trial version, whatever they do. The visitors, once they start visiting, the next thing they do is they will become a lead. What is a lead? From visitor, convert a visitor into lead. Your email marketing, your social media marketing, events, live contest, all these things will help you to make the visitor into a lead. What does a lead signify? A lead is somebody who is opting for a trial version. You might be opting for some websites where there are trial version, but you are not paying over there because you are not opting over there full time. You are a lead. You are not a customer. A customer is somebody who is paying the business. You will always be treated as a lead. And till the time you are a customer, they will keep on nurturing. Nurturing is via landing page about gated content, creating lead magnet, then remarketing, website visits, all those particular things. Mm. Earlier, the funnel was from a visitor, stranger visitor to a customer, but nowadays it is becoming more and more important for you to be customer advocates. Take a brand like Harley Davidson, take a brand like, say, Netflix. They will invest to create content or they will invest to create tribes for their particular brand because these are the tribe members who will influence and who will drive more and more people to buy their particular product. Harley Davidson might not advertise on regular basis, but you'll often hear about Harley Davidson group or teams and they're going for a long drive. So these are advocates, brand advocates. This same thing happens with in the Royal Enfield also in bikes. Now, have you seen this kind of things happening to that extent with Pulsars? I haven't seen to that extent because you need to create a cult because that needs to be a focus about how do you create brand extensions. In our syllabus, there are couple of parts, and almost most of these parts will be covered via this particular presentation. There are 15 particular aspects in this presentation which will help you to understand everything about digital marketing, what is e-commerce, CSR impact on social media. Based on the entire course, only I had created this presentation. There would be some particular elements for which I'll be using different presentations. But right now, we'll just focus on emerging mediums and markets in India. So, what are these emerging mediums? You have voice-based search, which is emerging. There are people who are using Google, Siri, Alexa. These voice-based searches are actually impacting the way search is happening. No longer you need to be in top 10 results of Google. You have to be the number one result on Google. For if somebody is asking a question, the question they will be asking will be around where can I get coffee nearby or where I want to buy a coffee here. That's why audio results is important. Rise of OTT and VOD, videos on demand. Now, what are videos in demand? Videos on demand are there's OTT platform which you are aware, but what is videos in demand is I want to watch a particular stand-up comedy, and that is what I want. That is what I will go on YouTube and I will watch. More and more data is getting transparent, although you never know who is watching you and what are they tracking about you. Right now, if you're watching this particular session on a mobile phone, somebody is tracking and understanding what you're listening to, and they might start showing you ads related to learning digital marketing. You might be talking to somebody over a WhatsApp call about buying a particular laptop. They can use it to share you ads via Instagram or via Facebook because you have allowed Facebook to track your data, whatever is happening on WhatsApp. That's why you're using WhatsApp free of cost. WhatsApp is free of cost, but You are sharing your data point for advertisers. Gone are the days when influencers ruled the roost. Nowadays, people don't trust influencers. This is why there's a new tribe of influencers which are called micro influencers. Instead of paying, say, 1 lakh to an influencer who gets 20,000 comments and doesn't have time to reply to those comments, it is better that I hire 100 influencers. I pay 1,000 per influencer who have around 1,000 followers. And I'm happy that they are at least getting, say, 20, 30 comments over there. And they're replying to their comments, and there's a conversation happening. And I can do this campaign for around 100 days. AI, M2M, VR, AR, chatbots. This is a new age. You are already aware about ChatGPT, Bard. There are new AI tools which are getting launched, like you have Gemini by Google, you have Llama by Facebook. With more and more chatbots, what is going to happen is a lot of work, repetitive process work, will get shifted. And only original and skill based work will be retained with you. So, if you are something who is working and that can easily be done by AI, you are going to lose your job. What you are not going to lose is your originality. There, or AI is end of the day artificial intelligence. They can only do which they know, which you can give them a task like, but they cannot do something which is original. You cannot tell a AI to write a script because it is very difficult for a AI chatbot to write a particular script based on the data. Huh. They can create a script till 80%, but they cannot create the 100% specifically because humans, as we humans are, we every day, if I tell you to drink machine ka coffee, you might like it in the initial stages because it's a CCD ka coffee machine, but over the period, you will prefer your homemade chai or the tapri wala chai because that is how we are. We want to have some error over there because that is what builds a test of that origin. Then we have rise of original and video based content. A lot of video based content like stories and a small series is been created and aired on Facebook or on YouTube. You can go over there and check those out. These series are also available specifically on OTT channels. You might not get it in regular DTH channels. And this is a new growing breed. This is where the new demand is going to happen. India, we won't ever have a single language. If you go to US, you can create an ad, and across the US, everybody can read and understand that series or connect with that series because everybody is speaking in English. But in India, you will have somebody speaking different in West, in North, in South, and in East. Everywhere there's a difference in languages, which is why India has maximum number of publications and content being generated because everywhere people want to consume something in regional. All these things lead us to a concept which is called integrated marketing. No longer you are a PR professional and no longer you are an advertising professional. You are now a integrated marketing professional where whenever for a client, for a brand, you need to think about public relations, you need to think about social media marketing, you need to think about video or creative content marketing, voice marketing, website development, advertising, brand building, event management, crisis management, content marketing. The circle is entire thing. How do you engage with that customer? Now, when it comes to engaging with the customer, for example, if you have a client and we are right now in say Jan and the client is a coffee brand, to suggest the client, okay, let's do one campaign on digital marketing. It might not work because they have a physical store. Doing something online, will it replicate something in physical store? It may not. So what can you do in a physical store and an online, which is like a hybrid model? You might create one or two hoardings to colleges and talk to them about here is an offer, selfie along with that coffee, and share it on your Facebook and Instagram. The maximum comments will get their full coffee and snacks reimbursed. You have used print leaflets and all to for marketing. Plus, you have created a earned voice on digital channels. So people will be sharing on digital channels about having coffee over there. This will also reflect more people might come at your physical store to have coffee. If you want to couple that into an event, you can also have top 10 most couple on our Facebook fan page are this. And then you can have an event around them and get them to invite their friends and have say coffee over there. And you can tell them that okay, you'll get tickets for this particular coffee session. Coffee is free, anything you order will be charged. But at least what happens is you are getting these people set of influencers now, micro influencers, to invite their friends to check out this particular hangout. you did content marketing, you did digital marketing. What you can do around this particular PR is, if this works, you might create a press release. You might get some journalist who is talking about soft issues and who is talking about Valentine's Day to cover this particular event, and you might get some particular coverage around it. You can create a web page where all these photos are hosted. Your Facebook page is there, Facebook and Insta is there, and whatever is happening on social media, you integrate this into a small landing page. What happens is, this campaign is an integrated marketing campaign, and you are able to create something for that particular event day for the client. So this is what I wanted to explain. Think about integrated marketing campaigns. Don't think in silos that I'll do PR activity, I'll do social media separately, I'll do digital marketing, content marketing, event management. This is not going to work in today's age. In today's era, you have to win. So what is digital marketing? Your products and details are sourced. You host this particular thing on websites, or you market this thing to different destinations. This is where digital marketing plays a key role. Traditional marketing is working, but there are areas where traditional marketing won't work and you need to use digital marketing. Digital marketing strengths are tried and true. People are comfortable and familiar with it. Whether it is a print ad in a newspaper, they can see it physically, they can touch it. Or whether it is about an event, they can see and go for that particular event. Locally oriented. Traditional marketing is focused. For example, I want to do something in Bombay, so I can do it over there. I cannot do it international. It's a lot of face to face and physical interactions, network and everything. Long business development cycles are common, hard to scale without adding significant overhead, people and offices, hard to measure and project results. This is one of the key problem and limitations. But when it comes to digital marketing, geography is less important. This can go national or global more easily. Very scalable. Cost per opportunity decreases with scale. As the scale increases, cost per opportunity will decrease. Shorter business and development cycles are possible, easier to measure and project results. But it also has limitations. Global reach equals global competition. So you're not just competing in your local area, you're competing globally. That's why a lot of people say that Google Places is very important. Local connections and local Facebook pages are very important, because you don't want to compete with big players. You cannot see success fatak se just with doing digital marketing. That's why I told you, think about integrated marketing. When you're doing integrated marketing, do a small event, do small coding activity, do a public relations, social media marketing activity. And once you couple all this thing together, you have strengths of both the mediums together. So this is called poem framework. What is the importance of a poem framework? A poem framework is all about earned media, paid media, owned and shared media. What do we understand by all these terminologies? So whenever we talk about paid media, it is about social media advertising, digital advertising that you do, traditional advertising that you do, and paid partnerships. Here you have to pay to those particular platforms. Now, media integrations are also paid activities. Like you have advertorials, you want to run contest on FM channels, you want to do lead generation campaigns, you want to do influencer campaigns. These are again paid campaigns. Incentives, sponsored content, sponsored events, native advertising contests, all this come under paid advertising. What is media? Media is the media, like my website is my own media. I communicate with my internal audience or my employees. It's called media. I own that. I have small events which I can conduct, or I do training programs and seminars. It's my own media. Blog, leadership, spokesperson training, branded graphics. What is earned media? Earned media is because you did some activity, you earned a lot of media over there. I'll show you an interesting story around this. This is an old case study of Shadi.com. So the problem statement which Shadi.com was facing during this era, but over the period then Bharat Matrimony, then Times Matrimony, and this particular Shadi.com people wanted to do something which makes them stand out. Now, how do you make this thing stand out is they created a campaign which was called We Support Fast for Her. So it was an initiative on Karwa Chauth for Fast for Her. What was the campaign around? So the initiative was around being an Indian customer focus. It is important to honor all the traditions. It forms an integral part of most Indian traditions while bride fasts until she sees moon for the bridegroom's long life. And majority of their audiences were following this particular thing based on their insights. So why not create this as a big? The campaign was launched by founder Anupam Mittal by pledging on Twitter, who then nominated Chetan Bhagat, the company's brand ambassador, to pledge. Chetan Bhagat uploaded the pledge video on YouTube, Twitter about his pledge and nominated Bollywood celebrity husbands like Abhishek Bachchan or Raj Kundra. Every now, once these celebrities started supporting this, you had all these celebrities actually fasting for her. These were the influencers who had been part of this particular campaign. Now, once it got boosted up with 6 to 7 influencers, what actually happened was Fast for Her started trending on Twitter as well as on Facebook. There was a moon tracker on the website about Fast for Her celebrity pledges. So you had videos of the celebrity pledges, and then people can come and can click to support. Now, the best part was people were sharing Fast for Her. So I'm fasting for my wife, and they were sharing about it. There was nowhere mention of Shadi.com, but everybody knew Fast for Her was a Shadi.com initiative. Literally, by the end of the day, there were restaurants who were offering freebies and who are offering discounts to whoever, all the husbands and the wives, that if he has taken a pledge, you will get additional 10% discount. This is where lot of earned media, you started getting earned media. It's not the company who's talking now. It's about the people who are talking and they are sharing and you keep on earning on them. This is where it plays a key role. The microsite was launched for Fast for Her. They got more than 78 million impressions over Facebook and Twitter. The pledge was taken by about 1.8 billion people and 1,40,000 views on YouTube, 600. And this was just in 2 3 days. Imagine what could have happened over the period. Then what is shared media? You will wonder. So shared media are influencer engagement. You can do a barter deal with the influencer where you give your product as a open the box or something of that sort, and the influencer might not charge you. Or influencer visits a salon and you give a free haircut, spa treatments, and everything. They share it on their Insta about how I enjoyed being over here and all those things, but they don't charge you, and you don't need to spend money over there. That's why it comes under shared media because influencer is also getting featured and you're earning that media. Plus, whenever there are any charity tie-ups or community surveys or some your employees go for some NGO branding and everything, that's where your partnership engagements are there. Social media is shared media because Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Insta, Spotify, Pandora, Snapchat, Yelp is where everything comes under shared media. Now, what skills are required in digital marketing? First is you need to be a part of the digital culture. If you say that I am not on Facebook, I am not on Instagram, I am not on Snapchat, I'm not on YouTube or Pinterest or any of these tools or LinkedIn, then it doesn't make sense. And if you want to be into communication industry, you need to understand communication. It's essential about how do you brand yourself, how do you navigate this new flood of social media and digital marketing. So you have to be digitally savvy. You need to understand how do I create a post, how do I create reels, how do I share these reels. Nobody's going to come and teach you how to create a reel. Is what you need to learn on your own. You need to understand what people are searching for, what are the trends. You need to be content centric. What content is getting posted, how it is getting posted, what people are talking about when they talk about. Commercially aware about all these things. You need to be technically proficient. What do you understand by technically proficient is, do you know how to understand Twitter analytics, LinkedIn analytics, or Insta analytics? How do you decode those analytics? How do you get the views? How do you get the clicks? How do you understand the impressions, views, all those things? Is where your technical proficiency is important. When it comes to website, there is Google Analytics at the back end of your website. Are you technically proficient to understand and decode the Google Analytic Insight report for your client? You have to be data driven because everything is happening on digital. You have to track what is the ROI. And if you have to track what is the ROI, then you have to be technically proficient around this particular aspect. You need to do courses on Google Analytics, and that is where you will learn all these things. You have to be results focused. You cannot say that, okay, how many people turned up. I don't need to check it. You have to check all the views. You need to understand if somebody is spending monies on social media and digital marketing activities, what is the conversion they're getting? Are they getting form fills? Are they getting buy directly from Amazon or something? What is that people are getting is very important for you to understand.
How do the digital marketers charge their customers on the basis of conversion, or is it prepaid, or is it the results come?
It all depends upon the campaign. For example, if I am working on a client, the client will give me a brief. And if I am able to create a strategy plan based on the brief and execute it, I will always give the client a budget. Based on that, I'll charge. So I'll just show you a presentation which will give you an overview about how do I charge somebody. So this is one of the clients that I'm working for. I'll just show you. So this is a campaign which we are working for. Sleep disorder, all these things we are going to. This research helps us to understand what is the problem. When the problem with the client came to us was point one, they are into sleep disorder and insomnia. In this particular area, they are already targeting psychiatrists. They want to increase their prescription base and target cardiologists and diabetes, but they don't know how to go about this. When I did research, I came across aspects like people with high blood pressure, heart racing, or high heart rate or hyperactivity. All this particular set of people or cardiovascular problem, they also had sleeping problems. During pregnancy, people have sleeping problems due to cold and fever. They have sleeping problems due to headache. They have sleeping problems, and due to back pain, they have sleeping problems, shortness of breath. So there are a lot of. So this is where I came across ki people are unable to sleep for a lot of problems. So this is where we came to know that sleep education is non-existent in medical schools. Even a cardiologist and a diabetes specialist doesn't understand how to detect the symptoms of a sleep problem. So now I can create some courses for this particular doctors, cardiologists, and cardiovascular and consulting physicians about how do you analyze this sleep and then how do you treat this. Once I come up this research, I tell, okay, this is a campaign which I want to do. This campaign banane ke liye, I'll need to create so many creatives, itna media budgets lagega, all these things will be needed and the cost will be around 4 to 5 lakhs. And this is the result which I expect to come out of. This is how I will charge. You don't charge them saying that मैं Facebook post करता हूँ मेरे को, you won't be able to charge that way because that is working in silos. When I told you about campaign thought about integrated marketing, this is what integrated marketing is. You do this on social media channels. You created a digital asset like a calculator, sleep revisions calculator. Then you take them to the WhatsApp chatbot, and from WhatsApp chatbot you start engaging with them, and then in clinic engagement with your flipbooks charts for patient engagement. This is a physical. And if you want to have a support group for discussing sleep and everything, then it's a physical event. It's a round of 360-degree camp. That's how you go and charge. And this is where you want to just charge, say, 50,000 or 1 lakh. Cookies is how people track. Huh, that's right. These are some of the tools that help you to track digital. Like there are these free tools. Free tools will give you only X amount free. Then there are paid tools. So the Hootsuite is a scheduling software, but it is also used for listing. Now, what is listing is you can put a keyword on Facebook and search on Facebook. It will give you results for that particular keyword or hashtag on Facebook. But what happens is I cannot go on each and every platform and keep on searching. I don't have time. So I can go on Hootsuite. I can select the listening tool and I insert my brand keyword. And it will listen across, say, Facebook, Twitter, and say blogs or say some portals and everything. And it will give me results about when this particular keyword has been spoken about. I can go on those particular links and check what has been spoken about. TweetDeck is another such tool which is specifically for Twitter. Then we have Sprout Social. Again, Sprout Social and Hootsuite are quite similar tools because it will help you not just in listing, it will help you to engage with them and also schedule your social media updates. Like for 10 days, for 30 days, you can schedule all the posts across platforms. Dig by Buffer is another such platform which works in similar areas. Share count gives you a track on your URLs, the number of shares, likes, tweets, and more per page. Moz is for understanding your SEO of the website. Google Analytics. Moz gives you backlinks research. It will give you anchor text and more for free. Google Analytics is for you to track your website and get an understanding about how people visit. I'll just give you a snapshot about Google Analytics. How to look at Google free courses. You can go and do those courses over there. And it's better that learn those free courses analytics because at least you can upload the certifications to your LinkedIn. If you're going to work in a digital marketing agency tomorrow, they will expect that you have done this kind of courses. So I'll just show you dashboard how a GA looks. Yes. This is how Google dashboard is. Users in last 30 minutes on the website from which country they are coming. This is for I work for a company called DocMode, and this is for our portal, the search pattern and everything. These are the different parameters I will search. Let me. I come to know, okay, 27 organic visits. I will generate a report over here for a particular time frame. So this is I will generate a report from say last 90 days. Apply. And then I can also have this compare and compare match preceding date. This thing. Okay, apply. So October 12th to 9 Jan 2024 and July 13th to October 10th. This quarter to the back quarter, 90 days. So over here, I'll come to know that last 90 days, this is preceding how the users have changed. Acquisition overview. So 15K users, new 15K users. Reason wise user acquisition. You have to always go for detailing. If you don't go for detailing, you won't know what is happening. So in this period, I got, say over here, it is giving me, there's a dip. So earlier I had a better traction. Now so organic 12 October to 9 Jan, I had 9,000. But this particular period, I had 8,000. So 8% change. But over here, this is the thing. So engage sessions, engagement rate. Unless I understand the data about whatever people are coming and where they're coming from, I won't be able to take any corrective action about how do I improvise my website engagement. So I want to see, okay, landing page, which are the pages where people land. This will tell me which are the pages people land. So 4,000 around in 90 days, so many people came. Here people are, and so there's a blog, Doctor Best Movies, and that blog has got in 90 days 1,300 users from October 12 to January. Here it was only 1,000 users. This is how I'll understand analytics. So if you want to learn more on analytics, you need to do a course on analytics. Then you have SEO book. SEO book offers a wide range of free SEO tools that help you as to search for keywords, to understand meta and everything. SEM Rush, again, it will give you specific keyword base, whether it is paid keyword, what data points and everything. Quora is a good research tool. It helps you to understand what people are talking about and what are the parameters in which they are talking about. Quora actually is a more helpful tool that a lot of people don't realize. So tomorrow you can use Quora and identify what are the key questions and answers people are opting for a upvote. And based on that upvotes, you can start then talking about those articles for your brand. For example, if you want to promote a brand in the category of say a beauty brand in a mid-range category, try to search on what are the questions that people are asking around it. And you just need to create those questions ke related में content and post it on your blog. You'll get more traffic. Unbounce is a tool that is helpful for a lot of people in email marketing. What Unbounce does is you might have a data of lot of email IDs. Sometimes your client might also give you a database. You need to simply upload all those email IDs to Unbounce, and Unbounce will sort those email IDs and will detect which are the ones that don't exist, and you can use it. Lead pages are pages where you can directly create landing pages and use it for your marketing purpose. Google Search Console is something which your technical person will have it, but you need to understand what a console has. For example, console will give you access to Google Tag Cloud. How does GoGA track your website? There's a small script which you need to insert at the back end of your web page. Now, if you have say 5,000 or 10,000 pages in your website, you'll have to go to each and every page and insert that. And if you keep on writing new pages, you have to keep on inserting those new tags. Now, what Search Console gives you access is you can directly on Search Console create Google Tag Manager and insert the tag on all the pages. Once you have inserted tag on all the pages, if you want to insert Facebook script, you can directly insert Facebook script. So you just need to put the script into the Google Search Console and automatically it gets implemented across all the pages. CopyScript is for checking your content. MailChimp is for emails. Weber is again for opting email IDs for small businesses. Again, it's an email tool. AdWords is for launching AdWords campaign, and Opt-in Master is again a powerful tool for lead generation. But any visitors who are not part of your email subscriber list, you can get them to become part of your subscriber list. Email marketing is one of the oldest digital marketing tools, and it is still the ranking email marketing tools. If you can write good emails, you can do a lot wonders, and it is one of the cheapest email marketing tools in existence right now. You get per email at less than 10 paisa. What more you? The only skill which you need right now is how do you write an email with an irresistible offer that somebody reads it and comes on your plate. Now I'm going to share you some do's and don'ts for email marketing. When you design an email, you have to stay above the fold. Make sure that the critical information, the offer, call to action is above the fold, the top 2 to 4 inch section. Now, if you open an email, whether you open it on a desktop or a mobile, whatever is the first 1 or 2 inches section in the email, if you're not able to convince something in that particular time, people are not going to stay on your email. Email marketing is like dating actually. You have to get the person into conversation without them knowing that, okay, they are becoming part of the conversation. It might be just writing 3, 4 lines, sending it to them. This is what I saw, and this was interesting enough. I thought I'll share with you. Why don't you check this out? It needs to be so simple. It need not be thought through. Buy this, buy that. You cannot keep on selling people. So you have to bury all those things. Again, the offer is not what I'm talking about. So irresistible offer is not something, okay, I have a product and I have to create a irresistible offer to sell them. No, that doesn't happen. Your offer is about the feature of that product, about how it helps somebody. Avoid all caps or text with lot of presses or exclamation marks or dollar signs. Break up blocks into short paragraphs, 1 or 2 sentences each, and even if it makes the email long, it's okay. And wherever possible, just keep some highlighter, use colors, use too many images can trigger spam filters. So the ratio is 30 to 70. Your image needs to be only and 70% needs to be written content. And that is minimum. If you have say 90 to 10, which is 90% content, wonderful. There should be only one word. You cannot tell the person in an email, this is also good and that is also good. Person is confused. A lot of times you will see an advertisement with multiple offers. Somebody is going to come and buy multiple products. Give your offer a chance. Repeat the call to action 2, 3 times at minimum. Then include both text and links in the bottom. So what do you understand by that? You include one type the call to action. Then again after some time call to action. Make your thank you page work harder. Include related offers. So what is a thank you page? Somebody who reads the email, if they click, they will go on a page. If they're on that particular page, there is some particular form fill to be done, or they need to give their email ID. Once they give that email ID, then you will say, okay, thank you for sharing your email ID. We have made you part of our email newsletter. That's a simple thing. Okay, say you have become our subscriber and part of our secret group, wherein the preview of any of our new product launches will first be shared with you, and only after 2 hours will be gone to other people, and make it last. So email address, you have sent an email, but how you're going to follow up with that? So what is the next part of your campaign? If they have downloaded and they've become subscriber, what is the next line of action of those emails? Test one variable at a time for subject lines. Vary 1 or 2 words at the most so that the results mean the same. We also did to do A/B testing. What happens in A/B testing is you have to send an email to 1,000 people. You'll create 2 different type of emails, and you send 2 different customers. Wait for 2, 3 days to see which email has more open rates and click rates. The one which has most open rates will be sent to the rest of the audiences, which is 980 audiences. Landing page needs to be tested whether it is working. Not just working, it needs to be responsive, because whether it is your email or people can watch it on mobile also or desktop also. So there's an interesting tool called Litmus. Now, whenever you create an email, you upload to Litmus to perform spam filter test. Litmus will tell you whether this email will land in the spam folder or it won't land. Because Litmus has access to a lot of servers, and email content is based on all the rules of server where the email receiving servers. Because of that, Litmus is a pretty costly tool, but it gives a good result. Here at campaign, metrics for email marketing. Email marketing is like a science. You need to keep on fine tuning it till you get desired results. Open rate is the percentage of email recipients who email open the email. So you might send an email to 1,000 people. Only 500 people opened it. That means 50% is the open rate. Click through rate is the number of people who clicked on the link in that email, which is say 100 people clicked. So your click through rate is 10%. Conversion rate. Somebody clicked on the link because the landing page is not loading. People will get drop off, or people might land on the landing page, but they felt, "Arey, I don't want to give my details over here. I don't want to buy this." So only 10 people actually fill the landing page. That becomes the conversion rate. So now what is the percent? It is 1%. So out of 1,000 people, 1% is a conversion rate. And bounce rate is there are two types of bounce rate. One is hard bounce and one is soft bounce. What is a hard bounce? Hard bounce is the email ID does not exist, so you will get a hard bounce rate. The email won't go to the inbox. Soft bounce is there are emails, the people have inboxes, but inboxes is just a 10 MB. The inbox is full. Unless the person deletes some of the email IDs, they won't receive new email IDs. So your email might take 2 or 3 days to go and hit the recipient's inbox. So marketing automation. What has happened is overall, as the email and everything improved and marketing improved, digital has gone to the next level. Marketing automation is automating your marketing. What all things can be automated? Your social media updates and your commenting can be automated. Your email marketing and email engagement can get automated. Then your AdWords campaign can be automated based on AI and machine learning. Then what all other things can get automated? Your WhatsApp message to the customer. So technical speaking, if the bigger the tool, so marketing automation you can get in a simple tool which will they will charge you say 10,000 per month and will give you marketing automation. But you also have tools like Salesforce, so which cost you 21 lakhs per year or say 30, 40 lakhs per year. They also have marketing automation. But they are better. For example, you can exactly understand each and every customer. So whether you go to KFC or you go to say Bagdi, they all have implemented marketing automation softwares. Wherein whenever a customer buys, the data gets inserted into the marketing automation tool. The each and every customer profile is created external their external data. So there's a website called data.com. It gets connected and it will start scanning over the web about your presence, what are things you talk, what are things you like, when you go where, what you share. It will also scan your profile and what photos you have been sharing. Based on all this data, there's a persona which is created, and what how do we engage with that persona so that persona will buy more and more Bhakti Burger and they will be advocates of Bhakti. And for this particular activity, then you create, say, specific email campaigns, you create specific birthday wishes, you create, say, you promotion messages, which will only be seen by that particular person, not by anybody else. This is very specific and personalized because people want more personalization. Spray and pray is gone. Like you create a hoarding which is for everybody, nobody cares. You talk to me, you advertise me, but make it personalized. That's what I want to. Whenever it comes to email, welcome email series would be different for a customer who has asked for a demo to a welcome series will be different for a person who has just subscribed to your newsletter. To a welcome series will be different for a person who actually is a customer, but they just send one customer support query. And this is the first customer support query, and they're unhappy with it. So everywhere there are a different set of customer queries. There are different set of welcome series messages. The same thing happens with standard promotional campaign or seasonal campaign. For example, you might send a campaign for Pongal in South India, but you will send different Makar Sankranti over here. So different states and different demographics have different seasonal campaigns or celebration. So once you identify okay, this person is from this location and this person's demographic is such and such. So if a person is from Kerala but staying in Rajasthan, might not get Sankranti but will get Pongal. That's what personalization is all about. I'm talking about a sequence of mails. This can go as complex as say 1 lakh emails with 1 lakh different logics. And you set up the rules. If this happens, then this needs to be done. So you send an email with a particular initiative to download a white paper. People might open it, people might not open it, people will click it, people might not click it. For all these variations, there will be a second set of email. Then if an action is taken, you will ask them what they liked about it. If that is not happening, then what you do. All this chain keeps on happening and you keep on engaging with that person. This particular engagement, for example, you have sent different emails and different offers, irresistible offers, but the person is opening but not clicking any offer. Your customer support might call that person after say 15 days to just check out, okay, is there any problem or so what should we give you or something of that sort. You make it more personalized and have a human voice to it. Right now, if the person is opening but not taking any action, they might be unhappy or something of that sort. So display advertising. Here, so Google Display Network makes it possible for you to show ads on websites, mobile apps, videos that partner with Google. Now, if I'm a fashion brand, but I'm not a huge fashion geo or something of that sort portal, but I run a small boutique fashion store and I only sell Banarasi sarees. And my location is, say, for example, Borivali or say Malad area. Now, my customers would be from Malad only, or at the most, Borivali. People might come from Borivali. They might not come from far off places. I might create display ads or interactive ads, and I will partner. I cannot go on websites which might be say Malad based, and how will I search for people? How do I advertise them? Now, the to solve this, what Google has given is the AdWords. You can do pin code based targeting on AdWords. You can do interest based, location based, all those based targeting. So people only in that area will see the ads, not anybody else. Huh. If you are traveling in that area and if you are searching something related to saris, you will see that ad, but you won't see that ad anywhere else. And you can place those ad on websites. Here are different types of display advertising, like keyword targeting based on keywords somebody searching, or contextual targeting. If somebody is searching for how to repair a Banarasi sari or whatever it is, or how to wash a Banarasi sari over there, that is contextual targeting. Somebody is a buyer of Banarasi, you show them ads which are pertaining to your brand. Topic based targeting, these are the topics, and you can select the topic based targeting. Demographic, like age group, male, female. Your placement based targeting, you where do you want the placement to be? You want a GIF ad, you want a small video ad, you would just want a visual ad. The placement can also be decided. Each type of placement has a different bidding rate. Remarketing, somebody who visits your website because you have a tracking code. The somebody visiting the website, they check out your pages, but they don't buy. Your remarketing ads can start advertising them wherever they go, whether they go on any portal they are researching. This is very useful when somebody abandons the cart, somebody adds to cart but doesn't go ahead, or somebody checks out the product but doesn't do anything, and they're just keeping out on checking the product. It's very common when it comes to say Amazon, they will keep on sending you ads. So this is programmatic advertising. Google AdWords is present with 70% websites. Google says that okay, this is AdWords program. You are a content creator, you have a website, but you really don't have time to go out and meet advertisers. What you need to do is enter details like your bank account details and everything in ad. You enter details about what of ads you are okay to play on your website. You also give the details about what type of content you are posting on that particular portal, your blog and everything. Based on that, anybody who wants to advertise for that particular category will launch ad via AdWords and they will be seen on your portal. Whenever somebody clicks, you will get some 60 to 70% cut and 30% will go to Google because they are managing inventory. That's how Google is earning via AdWords. So Google ads are seen not just on the search engines, they will be also seen if you go on internal pages of Times of India or you go on Indian Express, you will also see ads. Now what happens is, I am a huge portal like say DNA or Financial Express, but I don't want to have specific AdWords because Google is huge. They won't come to me. So I partner with a supplier. And what I do is I tell publisher, this is the ad inventory of all my pages. If you see this inventory, this is the rate, this is the bidding rate I want. They will keep it at the supply side platforms. Then if there's a brand that thinks this is a good portal where I want to advertise, this is the inventory rate I want to buy for so many months, they will bid and get it. This is how the ad exchange is working. So brand comes to agency, agency goes to the trading desk, goes to the demand side platforms, it goes to the ad exchange, it connects with the supply side platforms and the ad networks, and it goes to the DSP. So the publisher supplier gives to the SSP, and customer comes to the publisher. The brand connects with the customer via agency and publisher via this. These are the types of YouTube advertising. You can have display ads, which is seen on the right hand top end. You can have overlay ads. These are usually the ads which you'll see on the video. These are skippable video ads. Then you have non-skippable video ads, bumper ads, and sponsor cards. So, what is a search engine? Search engine, everybody knows. We all know search engines. But how does this search engine work, like in a nutshell? So, these are called search engine sends spiders or crawlers. Before Google, what was happening is whenever you make a website or a web portal, you have to go and submit your portal to Yahoo. Then Yahoo will send crawlers on those website, all the web pages, and will classify each page under a particular set of keywords and context. Whenever somebody is searching, it will throw those things. Google came up with the concept that they will create automatic robot crawlers. So when any website goes live, they will automatically send crawlers on that website, will classify that page based on the content, the meta, the title, and everything. And each page is classified and consolidated findings to determine where you serve up on the web page. So, for example, we have written an article, and the article is about feedback about a phone where you compare with OnePlus and Apple iPhone. Now, whenever somebody is searching for OnePlus, your content will throw up. Whenever somebody is searching for iPhone, it will throw up. But whenever somebody is searching for what are the best cameras in phone available, because your post also mentioned best cameras for OnePlus One, it will throw up your web page. Keep one thing in mind. Google search engine doesn't throw up a website. It throws up just a URL that is relevant for that. If your website might have 100 pages, but only one page is relevant, which has been created and which people find relevant, the people will come. I work for DocMode, and on DocMode we have almost 5,000 blogs. But somehow, only one blog consistently is getting, say, monthly 500 to 600 hits and sessions. Right? The blog name is Top 5 Bollywood Movies for Doctors, where doctors have been featured. My website is related to medical industry, but somehow I don't know why doctors are searching that how doctors are getting featured in movies. Now, what is search engine optimization? Once you know that, okay, website is launched, how do we make the web page easier for a search crawler to find? The more you make it easier and the more you make it specific to those keywords, search engine crawlers will come your website. The more crawler visits your website and throws up for those particular keywords, it's better for you. So it starts with research and analysis. You'll research about your category. You'll research about competitor keywords. What are the keywords? What are the search volume for the keywords? What is the competition? Then the next step is, once you have identified keyword opportunities, you need to ensure these keywords are part of your web pages. They are placed on different web pages, part of the title, part of your backend meta tagging, part of the content. Once you have done all these steps, this is called on-site. You will ensure your web page is good enough to take. Once on-site is done, copywriting is done, we'll check the speed of the website. How do you check the speed of the website? I'll just show you speed test how is done. So let's check. We are running a speed test for Mumbai University. Now we'll come to know what is the problem. So when it comes to mobile version, largest content, full paint, first inlay, it will give you more details. Website is really slow. It is not at all coming. There are a lot of these aspects which you might not understand because these are technical, like the first byte is 0.9 seconds, interaction to next by paint, meaningful, latest 28-day connection. The performance was 7, access first content 5 seconds, but the largest content took 19 seconds. Total blocking times is this milliseconds. Page speed is 18 seconds. Review, see, this is how it loads. First blank screen, blank, then this thing loads. Then this, as you try to see, it will tell you both things. And it will also give you suggestions for that. Okay, how do you improve this? So you can give it to the website coder to improve this. Now, when it comes to desktop, the website looks like it is made for desktop because desktop it is better performance. But there are a lot of visuals over there. Then marketing and link building. So what is link building? Link building is any exercise wherein you will ensure that the link of that particular web page is at different places on different websites. Each particular website has its domain score based on how many people are coming on the website. The better the domain score, the better the ranking. So, for example, if I have a blog, my blog has hardly any visitors, and the domain score is not high. But imagine if there's an article on website, and in that article they have given a hyperlink to my that's so that is a backlink which I've got. Now Harvard website has a domain score of 99 something. And because it is one of the largest visited websites and web pages, something which is present on that domain automatically pulls me up on the search engine ranking. So somebody is searching for a particular keyword, and that keyword is on my particular blog. Google search algorithm will find relevant in my blog because it is connected to Harvard, and it will pull. So that's why you need to ensure marketing and link building. So whatever activities you do on digital, you need to always keep on tracking the reports and how it is working. If you don't track, you really don't know what work you need to do to ensure that you rank on those particular pages. So on-page optimization is anything to do with the web page. It's not about doing SEO on the Google or different portals. It is only on web page. How first you need to improve your website. If you don't improve your website, it doesn't make sense to focus and start doing SEO. Title tag of the website, the meta keywords, meta description, Roberts file, header, alt text, alt image tag. I'll show you a website where all these things are highlighted so you'll know what each thing means. So alt image tag, content of web page, keyword density, optimize URL structure, anchor text, interlinking breadcrumb. Breadcrumb is whenever a web page gets responsive, the tabs on the top, the say home about us automatically come into breadcrumbs or say no, breadcrumb is different. Sorry, that is called hamburger menu. Navigation structure, sitemap, and Google sitemap. So now let's come to off-page optimization. Off-page optimization is anything you do or any optimization you do which is of the page which is not on your website. It is on all the places. Like you on social network, you're posting content along with the URL of your website. So that is backlinking. You are writing blogs on different portals and websites and hyperlinking it to a particular page of your website. That's called link building. You are participating in Quora and you are answering something and you are saying that, okay, for you to know more about this in detail, you can go on this particular page and you hyperlink over there. You cannot stuff hyperlink because on Quora might just delete your answer. Unless it is relevant, Quora doesn't support this particular aspect. Then comes your article submission. Article submission can be on different portals where you can go and do the article submission part. Then comes your press release where you can issue press release to different portals. These are portals where you can submit release and they will give you a backlink. You can also submit press releases to news distribution websites. So these press releases will be hosted on their website also. Plus, these releases will go to Yahoo News or say a Financial Express along with hyperlink. So hyperlink building happens. Review. So, for example, Google review about your business or Facebook review about your business helps you a lot. Event submissions. Whenever you create an event, post this event in event submission websites. Video promotion is posting video on YouTube and then again giving a link. PDFs, you create PDFs, ebooks, and you upload to websites which ask you to share ebooks. Once you upload the ebook, you can give hyperlink to your website. Online answers, again, like Quora or yeah, forum related answers, posts. Online directives. There are a lot of online directives for SEO's link submission. You submit a particular link, you give a title about what the link is talking about, you give a context to that particular thing. And once the submission is done, your link building happens. All these things are focused towards only one particular aspect that you need to start creating quality backlinks. The more quality backlinks you'll find, the more amount of traffic you'll get on your website. But this is also again evolving. So stuffing backlinks doesn't work. If you are focused towards creating backlinks, you need to focus on that. Are you giving context to that particular content? If you just write content and share hyperlink, that hyperlink might not result you in good traffic. For you to get good traffic for the hyperlink, you need to ensure that the hyperlink is based on a particular context. Then comes PPC, pay per click, it is referred as, or SEM, search engine marketing. Now, why it is important is you might have a certain set of keywords for your brand. And to do SEO, it will take 6 to 8 months for your brand to reflect on those particular keywords. But as a simpler process, what you can do is you can start using these keywords as a part of your SEM campaign and use AdWords campaign for this particular purpose. So you can have a broad match, phrase match, exact match, or negative match. Broad match is your keyword is you have a broad match, which is Banarasi sari in Malad, Banarasi sari in Mumbai. Phrase match. Negative match is somebody is looking for Paitani saris or somebody is looking for South silk. Location wise, you want to do country wise targeting, state wise, city wise, or pin code wise also. You can do targeting based on English, Hindi, or international languages, desktop or mobile. Now, if, for example, you have a particular website which can only be accessed via desktop. You don't want mobile users to come on your website. So you will only have a desktop based targeting. These are some of the extensions on Google Ads. These extensions can help you to create better ads. So click to call extension is somebody who sees an ad and directly calls, it will you will get the call at that point in time. But if you don't pick up, you'll lose out on the click to call, the bidding rates. Location extension, it will give you the locations when somebody's searching. So what happens is somebody searching for, say, I want to buy donuts. If your ad is there along with the location, it is easier for them to know that okay, it is just 100 meters away. Review extension is very good because somebody easily converts when they see a review by a particular company, they will tend to click it. Site extension. So here are multiple links about your site. This you will see commonly like in Airbnb or Amazon, where e-com platforms. Text and extension. You can have a text box over there. So somebody who wants to, they might not click in text section. There will be a text box open and they will type their query along with our mobile number. Once they click send, you will get a text message about that ad. Now, keyword planning is very essential. And this is where a lot of companies fail to plan their keyword. So if you are selling brand H honey, you will target anybody who's searching for honey. That's by default. Whether it is Dabur, somebody is looking for Dabur honey, you will target for that honey word. Okay. You will target for your brand keyword. That's for sure. The second is the product terms. Then product terms can be honey or natural sweet. You can also use that for natural sweetener for your ice cream, natural sweetener for your cakes, or natural sweetener for your tea. This is what your product is or does. Customers looking for these words are still educating themselves about what they want to buy, but might find that what they are looking for with your product. Something related to sweetener category. Then comes competitive terms. You use competitive words like Dabur honey and all those things. Now, I don't suggest this using an SEM campaign because in SEM campaign, if you are using Dabur honey as a target keyword in your SEM campaign, then your AdWord copy needs to mention Dabur honey. And that might confuse a particular person who's coming over there and says Dabur honey, everything Dabur honey, but the URL is totally, you can use it for SEO. So when you're creating SEO on your website, you can talk about how your brand is better than Dabur honey and what your brand has and all those things. It will pull in for more traffic on your website. Substitute products, jam jelly. Somebody is looking for jam jelly. Talk to them about honey. Complementary products, peanut butter, tea. This customer is looking for something that goes with what you sell. They aren't the same market. They aren't directly in the market for your product. You can also target recipes where you can use honey as a natural sweetener. All those things you can use because these are complementary products for you. Audience terms. So quick kid lunches, natural product. Here you can try to sell your recipes again. So quick lunch, for example, lot of times you'll read if you have honey in warm water along with lemon in the morning, you'll reduce your weight or you'll burn lot of fats. Because over there, people are looking for weight loss. We're using natural methods. And there you can start hunting your key terms about honey. Now this will open up a lot of opportunities for you to create a lot of content around the product. Monitoring and performance coach mode. So it is mandatory to monitor and tweak to achieve better quality score. This helps you to reduce CPC rate, which is cost per click. Your cost per click will only go down if you keep on monitoring and ensuring you're tweaking your campaign to suit the requirements of a customer. If people don't like your ads and people don't click your ads might show first, but then Google will deactivate them because clicks are not coming. For them, customer clicks are important. So improve ad copy to include the keyword. So the keyword which you're targeting needs to be part of your ads. Landing page needs to have those particular keywords. Your change ad group, put more relevant ads. So ads are more relevant if you use the keywords which you're using in the ads as well as on the landing page in the entire journey. Because that's where your CPC rates will go down and ads approval will go. So first is your CTR, previous history of keyword ad group display URL. Then search query, the actual search and Google. Then comes your keyword that you are bidding on. Then creative. Then fifth, again, your keyword bidding, landing page, ad groups. Using mobile platform for marketing. Now, mobile is the new age where you are using lot of marketing. You're doing marketing, whether using WhatsApp or whether using augmented reality, virtual reality, location-based offers, native mobile apps, mobile coupons, SMS, gamification. You can create a gamified journey about the way you have GPay. You pay someone, it will give you a card, it will add you as a part of the game, and that's how you move ahead. Mobile optimized websites, QR codes, mobile search, mobile advertising. So mobile has opened a lot of areas, and more than desktop, mobile is working a lot. Whether you want to today target somebody who is a rickshawala or somebody who is driving a Mercedes, all this particular set of people are present on mobile, and everybody is using all type of mobile app. QR codes, you might have seen the QR codes nowadays part of all the print campaign because most brands and companies have realized that people will read or see the print ad, but they will always scan the QR code to go and research online for more information. You're not going to take people anywhere. There has to be a longer form of journey. Your websites have to be more mobile optimized, easy to SMSs. Regular SMS is not spammy SMS. Right now, I'm getting spammed by all the banks giving me loans. So spamming doesn't work. Mobile coupons. This is an interesting thing. A lot of brands have done it, but I think Starbucks has used it a lot. Like whenever you buy Starbucks, you have to download an app, like a native mobile app, and there are coupons you get. Where for your birthday, you get some discounts and everything. Location-based offers is only when your location tracking is on. And if you go to a mall and you are a customer of a particular retail store, the retail store comes to know you are traveling to that particular location, and that's when the location-based offer gets activated. Augmented reality and virtual reality is giving a next extension about, for example, somebody you want to show that particular person that, okay, this particular product of watch, how it is prepared. So Rado wants to show you how it is made in Switzerland. It can take you to a virtual reality, augmented reality experience using your mobile at a particular store. And you will exactly see how the Rado watches are created. So what is the importance of a good website? A good website, SEO and content is the key to success in your online business. And the key points to look for in a website is Google Analytics integration. So if you are a brand manager, if you are a client service person, you are working in digital agency, or you want to learn more about how do you come on top of your search rankings, these are the things for any website is important. Google Analytics integration to understand the analytical score. A user comes on the website, what is their journey? How they will move to different pages. Mobile version, accelerated mobile pages. So if your website has heavy images, do you have a AMP version of your website? So somebody who opens and they don't have access to 3G, they have access to just 3G. Your pages can load. Your domain name registration in your name It shouldn't be that you have asked somebody to register a domain name and they have registered in their name, and tomorrow you're fighting with that person. You have an inquiry page on your website. That is essential. If there's no inquiry page, people don't know how to connect with you again. But ensure that an inquiry has a captcha code, otherwise you'll get lot of spam. Search engine submissions have been done. Google Places registration. Internal web page scroll, a big no. Your web page scroll should be external, not internal. Meta tags and web page title. Original images or royalty free content. But I suggest you need to have you shoot your own images, because that's what solves the purpose. Still, you can, if you don't have images, you can buy a royalty free images from iStock Photo or Shutterstock. Then it should be original or rewritten. But even if you're using ChatGPT content, you need to rewrite the entire thing. Each product should have different URL with keywords and sitemap. So if 10 product pages, each product should open with a different URL, and the URL needs to mention the name of the product, the generic name of the product. So social media URL creation, it should be in the name of the company or the product specifically, not something, for example, Lenovo mouse 1212. People don't relate to them. Your website should be responsive. Easily it should open, whether you are opening on desktop, you're opening on a TV, or you are opening on a mobile or a tablet. Search engine, search functionality in the website. Your website needs to have search functionality. So if somebody wants to search for something, they will land on your website. They will search for that particular product or content. And no broken links, please. Broken links for the links which actually gives a pissing off experience to the customer. And I've seen it a lot of times. Once somebody sees a broken link, they leave the website. They don't search for any other page. Now the new web page has been created with a new URL, and that particular page does not exist, but that page has been submitted to Google search engine. So search engine crawlers have classified it. You need to ensure that you go to Google console, submit a broken link, and give an alternative link, so it will redirect people from that link to this new link. Lot of people miss out on this particular aspects. So what is your website title? Then the product mapping you will see. So this is based on schema. Once you do a schema for your website, this is how you will get it. Then comes your how to view the page source of this particular web page. So click right and click on view page source to view meta tags. Meta tag way you will come and you will see description. So over here, description content is been detailed out over there along with the keywords. How do you check who in whose name the domain is? To check your domains with registrar, and over there you will find where the admin email should be the owner of that particular company, because they own, or the admin owns that particular domain name. Now I'm searching for lab stirrer. It will come up. But what is plus lab stirrer? It is my own product, a new product. Nobody cares about it. So you should always have the product generic name and industry name, and how people search it for in 2, 3 categories. Let the URL be a long URL, not a problem, but let it be that specific. Sitemap for better SEO results. Sitemap should come, there should be a link at the bottom, and it will take people to sitemap, because web crawlers will always go on this sitemap to classify all the web pages for different keyword search results. Google Places registration specifically needs to be done. If your company at different locations in the country, please do Google Places registration for all those particular places. It helps. Submit URL to Google, Yahoo, Bing, AOL. You can go to Google and submit your website, but Google any which is going to try. Analytics, this is the older version of analytics. I showed you the newer version of analytics. The older version was normal Google Analytics. Say this particular aspect of SEO and all now, what happens is you need to understand the baseline of SEO. You might not do SEO because the SEO is mostly done by technical people. If you go to work tomorrow as a SEO person, and if you have been a communication person, you will go mad, because it's more of what we say continuous doing only one sort of work. It's not something creative. That's the problem of SEO. But you need to understand how SEO works. Because tomorrow, if you want to get your website ranked or get your client's website ranked, then you will talk to a SEO person or SEO agency. The SEO agency shouldn't tell you that this is not ranking because of all these reasons. You might come and say, "Arey, Meta is there, all these things are there. What is missing? Why it is not getting it?" Because that is the base understanding of this particular aspect. You can go register yourself and pick a template and start writing over there. and the blog gets created. So you can have a personal blog, corporate blog, then there is medium, there is blog. Now, what is a community blog is, for example, you are a group of say MAPR, you are a group of MAPR students, you want to create a community blog to share about new developments which are happening in communications right now. So you can create a community blog where you invite 10, 15 people to be users. There will be two editors and people can submit over there. The editors will approve and it will go over there on the blog with the byline will be of those particular people. So different, all those people can blog over there as a community. Professional blog are the people who earn via blogging. They have been doing blogging and that's their bread and butter and everything for them. So that's professional blogging. People right now who earn via professional blog like gadgets review, gaming, sports, news, mommy blog. All these are doing professional blogging nowadays. So what should you blog about if you're not blogging? Because blogging helps you to journal. You can keep an open blog, you can keep a closed blog which nobody can see. But it is very essential that you start blogging because unless you write, you really don't know where your thoughts are going. So once you start writing, you'll come to know that your thought process will get clarity. You'll learn ki how you improve the experience of a search authority. So what you can write, like what you want to talk about, your so external focus. So future thinking, what type of life do you want to design for yourself, children? What do you want? You can write about these things or you can write about anything. Like I started a blog on Medium just to write fictional stories. That's nowhere related to digital marketing. It's nowhere related to anything. Those are just fictional stories, but I felt if I don't write, I'll forget those stories. And that's the reason why I started writing. And then I wanted somewhere that I should go and post it just to get a feedback whether I'm on right track to write those stories or how I can learn to be better at writing these stories.